album is dedicated to all the teachers that told me I never amount to nothing. To all the people that lived above the buildings that I was hustling from that called the police on me when I was just trying to make some money to feed my daughter.
Yeah.
And to all my peoples in the struggle, you know what I'm saying? It's all good, baby.
Shake it.
It was all a dream. I used to read Word Up magazine. Salt and Pepper and Heavy D up in the limousine. Hanging pictures on my wall. Every Saturday, rapping.
Hey there, welcome to the locker room. Coach Arias here. Today's message is, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. How many times have we heard that term, if it ain't broke, don't fix it? So what I was thinking about the other day is that the reason why you hear that term so much is that the same principles sometimes just continuously apply to being successful or being a good person or getting to where you want to be in life. It's easier to get tired of the same messages or to get bored with the redundant, different cliche statements that you hear, and then over time they start to lose power because people get tired of hearing the same thing over and over again. But there's power in the root of that message. That's why you hear it so many times. That's why the same people say the same stuff over and over again. We don't need different. I heard a friend of mine, Tommy Vina, say one time, out with the new, in with the old. You know, you hear people say, out with the old and in with the new. How about out with the new and in with the old? Old school, sticking to those same principles and concepts because the same message works. In jiu-jitsu, I'm training. Some of the same things, like I'm hearing this for the first time. We got to keep the underhook. Big epiphany after 6 years, right? The same message, just getting better at that principle. People that practice 10 different things over and over, 10 different things, trying to be a master of 6, 7 different things, rarely win. They end up being just participating in 6, 7 different things, but the master of none. There are messages and things that work. It'll be something that you heard your whole life, but never listened to. The habits and principles that work consistently are the same things that have been working for years. So just a couple examples. First, understand, then seek to be understood. Seek to understand and then seek to be understood. Or we got to be proactive. Or how about watch the company that you keep. Birds of a feather flock together. Or work hard, do the work, and in time you'll get to where you want to be. So many times I see people just change up and call different plays just to switch things up when nothing was ever broke. Everything's already working. You ever watch these sports teams? Sometimes that they're driving the ball down the field, or they keep scoring with the same play, or the fighter keeps beating the other person, and then they just stop doing it. They just abandon ship. They just get sick of winning. I watch people do this all the time in life. In business, it continues to work, the same principles, the same concepts, day after day, month after month, week after week, year after year, and it ain't broke. We just keep winning and growing, and then all of a sudden when we're successful and they're doing good and they're winning, they just abandon ship and start doing something else, or they call this other play, or they switch jobs, and then wonder why things are broke, because it was never broke before and you tried to fix it. So that's our message today, gang. If we're on a roll, if it ain't broke and you got some concepts that already work in life and there's a bunch of them out there, grab on to some of those old school principles. Because if it ain't broke, don't fix it. That's today's message, gang. Follow some of these tips. We will all be on our way to living our very best life. Thanks for joining me this week in the locker room. Looking forward to seeing you next week.